Good evening, everybody. It's 6 o'clock, so we'll open the August 25th, 2021 meeting of the Anacortes Planning Commission. In taking roll, I note that Mr. Jaretsky is having technical difficulties and will attempt to join us during the meeting. Has everyone had a chance to read the minutes, the draft minutes from August 11th? Any additions or deletions? If not, we'll accept those minutes. Mr. Meesemer, is there any new correspondence?
Mr. Chair, no correspondence other than that related to items on the agenda.
Thank you, sir. We'll proceed to new business, the floodplain management, Anacortes Municipal Code, Chapter 19.74. Do we have a staff report or new information?
I have a little bit of a presentation I can update the commissioners on. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So to kind of update everybody on where we're at here, at our last meeting, we just briefly presented a floodplain management regulations update that is being required by FEMA and the Department of Ecology. And so with the Department of Ecology, representing FEMA is David Radabaugh. He is the State National Floodplain Insurance Program Coordinator, and he has gone through our frequently flooded regulations and came up with quite a few changes.
Meesemer, I think I'm not hearing you.
Don, we've lost your sound.
Is there anybody on with a comment? I understand the plan is to open the public hearing and continue it until the next meeting when we expect to have further information made available by the consultant. At this time, do we have any people online to make comments?
Mr. Chair, we have no one attending at this meeting.
Thank you, sir. Well, we will continue the public meeting until the next session, during which we will get additional information from the consultant. Mr. Meismer, how's your sound doing?
Well, I can hear y'all.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
You're back. Do you want to try to go back over what you said?
Yeah, I'll just give us a quick rundown on that. So thank you, and I apologize for the technical glitch there. So essentially, what we've done is rewrote the floodplain management code, and we will be placing that in the new chapter 19.74. The updates are those that were required by FEMA and corresponding with the flood insurance program, the FIP. Much of it is definitions and single family, multifamily, and commercial construction standards that you will see in that updated document. And so what
Ward, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I do
I'm
not hear
calling
Mr.
in because
Meismer.
I'm having problems. Okay, I'm having problems with the computer, so I'm calling in.
Great. Well, we're currently not listening to Mr. Meismer, who is talking, but we don't have sound.
Yeah, just before my phone went dead, I was aware of the fact you were having problems hearing. I heard him start the meeting, and then all of a sudden he was gone. So obviously we're all having the same problem.
Well, I think we got the gist of things, Don. We're gonna, if you can hear us, we'll continue the public hearing, and at the next meeting, we'll be hearing from the consultant. Can I get a head nod? Am I on the right track here? Okay. And that's kind of where we left it, Mr. Turetsky. It's good to hear you here. So we will continue the new business, the floodplain management, until the next meeting. Before we conclude tonight's meeting, thought I'd offer a chance for if anybody had any old business, questions, comments, discussions, that as long as we have everybody together. Ms. Martin. Yep,
You hear me?
I can now.
Just one quick question. Who is the person that is appointed to administer and implement the chapter? It's on page 13 of 25.
Oh, I would normally throw that to Don for his comment. Would that be the same person who administers the rest of the chapter, which would be the director?
So
Oh, you're back.
I was able to find audio, and maybe it'll work for more than 2 minutes. So I didn't hear the question. If that could be repeated, that'd be great.
I'm wondering who the person is that's the local administrator. There's a blank here on page 13.
Yeah, the administrator is the floodplain administrator is the planning director,
Okay.
and or as delegated by the planning director. And so what we are working with right now is Mr. Freisinger does all the reviews for us. He's very knowledgeable and has been working it for many years.
That's my only question. Thanks.
All right. Anything else for the good of the order?
Well, I'm going to speak up real quickly. Frank Jaretsky here. My phone, after about 30 seconds, just hangs up. So I don't think I'm a very valid member of participating tonight. So well, I guess we'll have to hope for better times. I heard you say the consultant isn't available. So I'm assuming we're going to be, whatever we were going to talk about, the flood, the FEMA program, we'll be talking about at our next meeting.
Correct. And it looks like we should cut our losses here. The public hearing is continued until the next meeting. And unless there are objections, I'm proposing that we close this meeting and resume at our next scheduled session.
No objection.
So be it. we will see everybody in, what was that date? September 8th, I believe he said. Night, everybody. Have a good one.
Good night, all.
Night.